We all want our stores to look professional and inspiring in front of our potential customers. So that's why we have created the KS Parallax Image snippet for you to use on your down theme or any other Shopify theme. As you can see from our demo stores, we have prepared for you some examples to check that this snippet offers various settings and configurations. Also, it is important to note that beside support for images, this snippet support parallax effect for MP4 videos as well. Okay, first we're going to check the installation, which of course is very simple and straightforward. Then we're going to check the various settings and options that we have on the admin side. After you have downloaded the package, double click on zip it, and you are going to notice that this snippet has two files. One marked with down, that is available for the official Shopify down theme, and other one general that should be used for any other Shopify theme. Okay, all you have to do is open the file, select everything within this file, and then from the Shopify admin go to themes and select the theme you want to install the snippet, edit code. All you have to do here is create a new section called KS Parallax Image and paste the contents of the file that you have just copied. Then, going back to the same thing, hit the customize button and then select the section that you have just created. Okay, as you can see, the section is installed fine. We have some simple data here. Of course, we should choose an image here, and that should be all for the installation. Then we are going to check the snippet configuration. Okay, first, as you can see, we have here the text in black color, and of course it's not very legible. So first we have to change the color scheme, a feature that is available on the down theme version, because on the other version for other themes, here you can select the background color or the text color. Okay, so all you have to do here is select a color scheme that is inversed. In other words, the background is dark and the foreground or the text color is white. Okay, as you can see now, the text is much more better and the buttons also. Okay, going back on the top, we have the settings for the images. So you can use two images, one for mobile version and another one for the desktop version. For example, if we select a different image on the mobile, we are going to see that image on mobile. Okay. Then we have here settings for the video. It is important to note that you can use beside the image MP4 video also. Of course, either image or video will be shown. So if you select here the video, the images, even if you are selected, are not going to show. Let's quickly try with the MP4 video as well. And as you can see now, we are seeing a video instead of image. Okay. Then we have the settings for, let's change this back to show only the image. Okay. Okay, so next we have the overlay. Overlay, first we have the color of the overlay. So for example, if you select a different overlay color, you are going to see that the image is looking differently now. So you can play with these settings and adjust the overlay color exactly as you prefer. Then you can change the opacity of this overlay color. You prefer to have more dark or show more of the image. Okay, adjust the opacity setting here. Then to further enhance the overlay, you can adjust the blur settings if you prefer to blur the image on the parallax. Okay, as you can see now the image is blurred. Then you have also nice settings here, top and bottom border. If you look closely, there is a 10 pixel border on the top and on the bottom. If you don't want to have it, simply disable the settings here. Then you have the settings for the parallax itself. We have the orientation. The default is up, so the parallax effect will go up as you scroll. You can change these settings, for example on the right, and it will move left and right. Then you have down and left, and you have some other options if you prefer to be more fancy and have a nice effect from the sides. The scale option is the factor that you want the image to zoom. So in other words, the higher this number here, the more effect the parallax will have and more visible the parallax will be. If chosen 1, the parallax will be disabled completely and you'll just see the image underneath as a fixed position. A good number to have is 1.2. Okay, then you have the settings for the content, for the text here. We have already seen the color scheme settings. Then you have the maximum width to further restrict the container of this text here. For example, we can choose here 700 pixels. And as you can see now, the description is shown in 2 lines. So the content is more narrow for the users. Then you have the text align settings. If you prefer to have the text on the left or on the right, you might do so. Then you have the text shadow. If you prefer to have shadow, the text will be more visible if the text shadow settings is enabled. Then you have this subtitle here. We have the title, the description, and the title size that you can adjust accordingly. Then you have 2 groups of settings here, one for the primary button and one for the secondary button. You can choose the text, the link, and the button style, either secondary or primary. Okay, then you have the settings for the spacing here, for the padding on mobile and on desktop. So you can adjust either on mobile or on the desktop. Also, we have settings for the margin if you prefer to have some spacing between the other elements of the page. That should be all for this snippet. Thanks for watching.